Dylan Napa was once one of the toughest enforcers in the game. He had massive impact on the field, a massive tackle count, and big hits. But despite his on-field performances, off-field incidents would make the headlines. Some including drink driving, and another that would more famously earn him the nickname Big Papi. But while he was a great player on the field, he seemed to have disappeared. So what happened to him? Where is he now? This is the story of Dylan Napa. He was born on November 13th, 1992, in Brisbane, Queensland, and Dylan grew up in a close-knit family. Napa was involved in sport from an early age, but wasn't immediately destined for rugby league. Just like a classic Aussie kid, he played multiple sports, before eventually devoting himself to rugby league for his future career path. Napa's junior footy journey including stints with clubs such as Brighton Roosters, North St Joseph's, and the Aspley Devils. These community clubs nurtured his early development, fostering his physicality and raw talent. He stood out for his commitment, toughness, and energy, traits that would define him throughout his career. He would attend St Patrick's College in Shorncliffe. He juggled school and sport, eventually catching the eye of scouts from the Sydney Roosters. Dylan progressed through the Roosters' national youth competition side, playing in 2011 and 2012, where he demonstrated blistering work rate even at the junior level. His efforts saw him be selected as a prop for the under-20s Queensland State of Origin team in 2012, where he appeared in the inaugural match and earned a place on the interchange bench for the under-20s team of the year. While growing up, Dylan cited iconic forwards like Sonny Bill Williams and Carmichael Hunt as his inspirations. Williams in particular embodied longevity and resilience, qualities Dylan aspired to replicate. He would make his NRL debut in 2013 with the Sydney Roosters, the club where he developed into one of the rugby league's toughest props. Standing at 187 centimetres and tipping the scales at around 110 to 120 kilos during his playing years, Napa combined a powerful base with surprising agility and pace for his size. He was known for his aggressive hit-ups, choosing hard-running angles that consistently broke tackles and generated vital post-contact meters. He also quickly gained a reputation for a rapid defensive work rate, frequently topping tackle counts while delivering bone-crunching hits. By the mid-2010s, Napa was a regular starter with the Roosters, and his performances earned him a spot in the Queensland State of Origin side in 2017, where he played in all 3 games of that series. His style was physical, a true enforcer who thrived on tough grunt work. The 2018 season was highlighted as Napa played off the bench in the Roosters' dominant grand final win over Melbourne. In that year alone, he averaged over 21 tackles per game, with around 13 tackle breaks and 5 offloads, highlighting his ability to not just defend, but keep the ball moving. Few forwards could match his repeat hit-ups and his ability to absorb and deliver contact. His running lines often found him smashing into gaps. His defense saw him regularly making high tackle counts each game. Fans came to recognise him for his fiery red hair, fierce expression, and uncompromising mindset. Despite not being the flashiest or the most skillful ball player, Napa's work on the field was hard to replace. His impact was felt every minute he was on the turf, but alongside his on-field reputation, Dylan Napa's off-field life revealed more of a complex picture. In 2015, a nightclub incident sparked an NRL investigation, the first sign of public scrutiny into his personal life. Later, Dylan Napa's off-field controversies would have significant impact to his career and public image, with the most notable incident occurring in early 2019, when videos of him circulated widely around social media. These videos, which were recorded several years earlier, had been shared privately within WhatsApp groups amongst players, and unexpectedly became public during the NRL off-season after Napa signed with the Canterbury Bulldogs. The infamous video of him in the bedroom with a lady earned him the nickname Big Papi. The release of these videos caused a media storm and put Napa under intense scrutiny. NRL CEO Todd Greenberg described the behaviour captured in the footage as grossly stupid and ordered an investigation. While Napa avoided suspension, partly due to concerns that banning him would encourage a flood of historical footage being leaked to damage players, he was fined 10% of his 2019 salary, which was around $70,000. Greenberg emphasised the seriousness of the situation and warned that any similar behaviour filmed after March 1st, 2019 would lead to heavy suspension and harsher penalties. Despite the difficult period, he expressed a resolve to use the incident as a lesson for himself and younger players, urging awareness about the risks linked to film and share sensitive material on social media. Napa sought to move past the episode by focusing on his football career and rebuilding his reputation. The incident also sparked broader discussion about player culture in the NRL, how intimate videos are circulating amongst players, and the responsibility of professional athletes respecting privacy and public conduct. It highlighted a shift in rugby league policies towards stricter penalties and education programs aimed to curb such behaviour. The same season this all happened, in 2019, he signed with the Bulldogs and was intended as a significant step, replacing star prop at the time David Clemmer. However, injuries began limiting his footy. A grade 2 ankle injury sidelined him for weeks during a crucial early stage of the season. Despite this, he ended his first Bulldogs season with solid numbers, averaging nearly 131 running metres, making 483 tackles and contributing to the club's rebuilding efforts. But despite him playing solid on the footy field, alongside the video scandals, Napa's off-field troubles included more legal issues, like drink driving charges and a suspension in 2020 after violating COVID-19 pandemic rules. On multiple occasions, his aggressive temperament and behaviour led to problems, both on and off the field. These controversies have complicated what could have otherwise been a straightforward career marked by on-field success. However, he still remained a powerful and respected rugby league forward. Although experienced and physically imposing, Napa struggled to regain the regular rhythm of his early career throughout his injuries and off-field pressures. He completed his Bulldogs tenure in 2021, then moved to Europe in 2022 to join the Catalan Dragons in the Super League and attempt to revive his form and fitness. While he showed glimpses of his former self, the stint was short-lived. In 2023, Napa made a surprise return to the Sydney Roosters, a club where he had gained his reputation after nearly 5 years away. His reappearance was marked by enthusiasm from fans, eager to see the fiery forward back in the Roosters' colours, highlighted by brief appearances and the challenges of maintaining peak form. Over his career, Napa's play style evolved as he contended with the demands of the modern game and ageing body. While early years were defined by raw power and relentless physicality, in later seasons, he emphasised efficiency, focusing energy on key moments rather than relentless repetition. However, injuries and time off the field have taken a toll. Still, his physicality remains a trademark. His ability to crash through opponents put him in the category of a hard-working, tough-as-nails forward. His experience and leadership qualities also grew, often drawing young players into the tough work culture of forwards. Napa's on-field life has been openly discussed in the media. Alongside legal issues, he has faced scrutiny for his approach to the professional environment, at times described by coaches as fiery, and other times needing maturity and focus. He himself has admitted past mistakes and expressed a desire to grow and serve as a role model for younger players. His regular talks about his dark days, followed by video conversations revealing a willingness to confront and learn from his personal errors. Dylan Napa's career has been a balancing act between dominance and disruption, between a highly skilled forward and off-field errors. At his best, Napa was an instrumental prop, known for smashing runs and aggressive defence. But moments of personal and professional turmoil have seen him struggle to maintain the heights predicted in his youth. At the end of 2024, Dylan Napa would announce his retirement from the NRL. But that wasn't the end of his footy. For the 2025 season, he would sign a contract with the Glebe Dirty Reds, where he would play out this season. Napa has moved beyond the heights of early career glory and navigated the realities of form, fitness, and personal growth. Now that's the story of Dylan Napa. Let me know your thoughts on the Enforcer in the comments below. And if you made it this far in the video, consider subscribing. It's free and it really helps out the channel. Thanks for watching.